Welcome to the YouTube channel. Welcome to this video. I don't know where this channel is going to go. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm just going to share some of the stuff that I've been doing in the Metaverse or apps that are available within the said Metaverse, and specifically productivity apps. I absolutely love this one. This one is called Immersed. The one that I'm in right now, as you can see, take a look around me. This place is absolutely beautiful. I am where I am, right? No one here can bother me anyway. Let me unplug myself here. So I'm literally doing a 360 view of this place. I am sitting in this space station mobile pod. Don't even know what it's called. I can kind of grab it. It's kind of cool. But let's get to the good stuff. This is the name of the app. I just stood up in my actual office. These are my computer screens that I'm sitting here working on. I have been into commercial real estate as of late, so I figure, hey, well, real estate industry is really freaking cool. Why not bring some tech to one of the coolest industries out there that not a lot of people know about, to be honest with you. So I got Craigslist up here. I got some code up here. I got my database. I got my terminal over here. I'm running my terminal over here too for all those smart asses that are already checking me out. But never mind all of that. What we got here is a small little application that basically scrapes Craigslist. Goes and finds all of the for sale by owner apartment buildings for sale right now in the Charlotte area, right? Or however Craigslist does its things with how it does its subdomain. So basically, yesterday I actually got shut down by Craigslist because I hit it too many times, I guess. So I haven't run this today, and I wanted to really wait. So basically, what this application does is, and we'll walk through some of the Python code over here. So just importing a lot of my things that I'll need. This is the link here. This is the URL, so we can actually copy this and Control-C. Let's copy that over there, and I'm gonna add a new tab over here, and I'm pasting that link there, right in here, and then we're gonna go, and this should take me to right. So with the filter, looking for apartment. I know I can tailor that a little bit more, but you get the gist. You start to see things in here. Mostly what I'm looking for is multifamily units that are for sale, and I don't really want to go to Craigslist every freaking day to check this thing. And mind you, I'm only looking in the Charlotte area right now. I actually want to look in all of the other areas too. Right? Look at all these. Look at all these. And look at all these listings. Get back over here. Look at all these listings. So this is like a full-time job. We are way better than that. If I can sit on a freaking pod in the middle of this and talk to you and record, then damn it, I shouldn't have to go to Craigslist for this every day. I should be able to go and extract that information and do something with it. So which leads me to this guy right up here. So this is a local database that I have here. I hope you can see that really good, but what I did was I created a database for multifamily investing. Use my mouse here to highlight that. So I point it as well. I created this database. Then I created a table called Craigslist postings, and extend this here and give you a little view into it. There's the title, which corresponds here to the titles here, the URLs. So once you actually click in one of them, let's click on the duplex one. It has a nice little picture. Let's click in there. So this URL right here, right? And then the load date, so which is always today. And then an ID, which I just auto increment, just so I can have a unique identifier. If you know anything about data and how you should structure data, that's probably a really helpful thing. But I want to run this query real quick. And as you can see, there are no results in here right now. But in a second, now that Craigslist does work for me, and I'm going to only get a couple shots at this. So I deleted the database yesterday, and now I'm going to fill this bad boy with all this data from over here. So we have, I don't know how many, it tells you how many results come back, but you can see there's quite a lot here. There's quite a few of these, but we're going to take them all, and there's some jumbo in here, I'm looking to buy a house that needs work, cash deal, little stuff like that. Probably got, they're open to apartment buildings as well, wholesalers and all that good jazz. But what we're gonna do is I want to start looking for the titles, and then we'll go deeper than titles as well, but just at a high level view right now, like the one that I saw before. This one with says 3 brick duplexes, right? That keyword being duplexes. What I want to do is I can sit up here and search for all of that on Craigslist, and sort through all of that, but I can actually get really super specific and with my database, and I can write the queries how I want to. I can select different things, I can query on different things, where I can filter out all the crap like one residential condo for sale. The fuck? I don't want that shit. Why do you have apartment building in there? That could be a Craigslist thing. They might relate the word condo with apartment. But basically, I don't need to fucking figure out Craigslist. Fuck them. I'm going to take all this shit and I'm going to put it over here in my database where I can filter down and select exactly what I want. So I can bore you by going through this code, or I can just run this motherfucker real quick. So let's see where we are. Let's take a look for a file. So I'm on a Mac, so using basic Linux CLI commands. So the file that I'm going to run is that Craigslist scrape, which you can see right up here. So we're going to run that with our Python 3.9. That's what I'm using. You may be using something else. I don't give a crap. So I am going to run this, and let's see. It should work. I didn't make any changes to it, I don't think. And what we're going to do is we're just going to fetch one result at the end of this, and that's how I'll know that it has run successfully. So let's run it. Enter. Boom. So one result came back where I'm putting out the URL. So I'm going to go up here now in my database, and I'm going to run this motherfucker. Boom. Let's see how many results we have. It looks like 117. So never mind these IDs because I'm pretty sure, so it started at 242 because I was running this and I didn't reset the IDs. So I've run this quite a few times, but we can do a count, and I can tell you exactly how many we got in there. So we went from 0 results to 120 results. So for this here, let me bring my mouse back over here. For these listings here, there's 120 results right in this space. All throughout here, there's 120 just for the Charlotte area. And so you can imagine how I'm going to take this a step further. The next thing that I'm going to do, which is really going to get me shut the hell down, is I'll probably do this last. It won't be the next thing that I do, but I'm going to scrape all of these here. I'm going to get this entire list. And I'll show you how to do that real quick. As a matter of fact, let's go over here and let's inspect this area up here, and it should tell me where things reside. So here, there we go. All I'm going to do is I'm going to snatch every last one of these, right? I'm going to take all of these and then I'm going to throw it into my code as like an array or some kind of dictionary or something. And I'm going to replace this. I'm going to make this a variable. Make this a variable here. So BS, right? And then we'll add some more code down here, but there'll be my list of markets. And we'll throw those things in there. So what was it? Charlotte. Just spitballing some stuff right now. We'll have the Charlotte market, and then we'll have the Atlanta market, so on and so forth, right? And then we'll wrap these in a for each statement. So basically, for each one of these that is in my list of markets, it's going to replace this variable here, that will be a variable, with the given market that it's on. Scrape everything that's in there that has the word apartment within its query on Craigslist, and it's going to insert it into my database. And then I'll be able to do different things within my database and say, okay, well, just to give you an example, let's do Control R, and I like to start format this actually doing something. So from here, we'll go here, and then we'll do a where statement, where title is like this. And one thing that we're going to do is we're going to make sure we're comparing apples to apples. We're going to make everything in here a lowercase. So as you can see in here, some of these results there, they look like normal words. They look like a regular title, right? Where you got the word. Let's highlight one of these real quick just to give you this one here. So one, residential. The O in the first in the word is the first letter of each word is capitalized, right? Just like a normal title. But what we want to do is we want to make all this stuff lower. Maybe I'll give you a few minutes of that really quick. Let's comment that out. We don't want that. this query, and now you can see I'm only selecting the title, and then but we made everything lowercase. Right? So that's what I meant by comparing apples to apples. So get rid of that. Go back to everything. Yes, I suck at blind typing. Don't really give a shit. It's a job done. I've been doing this for quite a few years. Haven't really needed to fucking focus on it. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna look for, you know, what's really cool is mobile phones as well. But that's not what we went after. We're gonna go after. Let's take a look for anything that has the word building in it, right? So let's do that. So anything with the word building, let's do that. Wow, only one. That sucks. Let's see. Anything with, you know, the word apart, short for apartment building. And in these, we're looking for things that are like. So whether it has any letters before or spaces before the word apartment, and anything after it. So I could put in, you know, the rest of the word, MENT, but, you know, I told you I kind of suck at fucking blind typing, so I'm not gonna put you through that. And now you can see everything in here that has the word apartment within it. Look at this. Apartment. 8 units. Now that one is interesting. Let's go here. Take a look. That's what we want. We want something with some units. We want some numbers. We gotta get numbers out there. Fuck single family. Look at that. Right there. Stuff like this. No repairs. This is stuff, you know, we're just gonna go through and we're gonna go through and get these phone numbers. We're gonna call. They probably be pissed that I showed that. Who cares? I'm fucking Craigslist. Call Winston and set up your appointment today. Certified appraisal at $600,000 for 8 units. This apartment complex is 2 stories and fully rented, with permanent residents. That's cool. Looks like there's definitely some renovations that could be done in this place, which means rents can be raised as well, right? So it's 100% occupancy. That's great, right? It's a little shaky. We can go here. What I like to do is take a look at stuff like this, and then we can get the zip codes. 2910. See that? 2910. 2910. And I can teach you deeper into this, and that's what I plan on doing, is teaching you deeper into the commercial real estate space. You know, how we do valuations and stuff like that. So right now I'm just gonna go and check the rents out. So it's not the best place to be right now, but look at these rents. So if it's 100% occupied, we know, does it tell us the bedrooms? So we'd have to go and get that information. Something like this, I would probably assume is 1 to 2 bedrooms. So for each one of these, let's call it, we got 550, we got 724. So maybe let's go with like a 615. Let's do like a $615 rent. Let's do this real quick. Oops. Don't need to define anything here, but what I do want to do is go to handy dandy calculator, and we're going to do $615 times 8 units. We said 8 units. That's about $5,000 a month in gross rents, right? Something like this probably isn't, costing too much. And what county is this? We can go, and then we can go to Bertie County, North Carolina, and take a look at what property taxes are there. But then we're going to take it a step further, right? Because he's got a price of Mr. Winston's got a price of 600K. So we're gonna multiply this times 12. Let's take a look at what that is. So he's doing this at about a 10 capitalization rate. We'll get into later on, my understanding of cap rates and how they work and stuff like that. So he's basically at, well, no, never mind. He's not asking for a 10 cap, I'm sorry. Gross rents are about $60,000, roughly. It looks like he may be going off of that, which tells me that this may not be the most, how should I say it, advanced broker or owner. That we did do for sell by owner, right? So they may not be up on how things are calculated. This person may be looking at, we're getting, $60,000 in gross rents. Let's just multiply that by 10, and then that's what they're coming out with. That's how they're coming up with this price here. Now I also built another deal over here where you can actually, just do a short evaluation on pieces of property. So usually you want to take a look at expenses and stuff like that. So he's somewhere between a 5 and 10 cap, right? For sure. And because we want to, estimate, maybe about 50% in expense rates. This is stuff we'll get into later. I'll run this for you. I'll run this for you real quick. Let's just do gross annual rents. What do we see? It was like 59,000 on the year, right? So let's save that out, and I'll do a quick 2-minute evaluation on this thing without even knowing much of this stuff. So I'm gonna run this new script right now. Save it and just maybe pique your interest or something like that. Let's do this Python. And run this with our 3.9 and whoops. Let's run this. So right now I'm coming up with a current valuation of about 480,000, and that's at a 5 cap. That's at I'm assuming a 5 cap. It is a apartment building, so it won't be too high, but maybe we can get this person, and it's in some random county, so maybe it's at an 8 cap. Maybe at an 8 cap. Let's try that. But what that's going to do is it's going to bring that thing down, right? So it looks like, based on certain things, when we look at really hot markets like Charlotte, maybe at like a 3 cap or something like that. And I'm going way too far. I'm rambling. You may not know anything about this stuff, but those that do, you might be able to take a really nice look at what I'm doing and how convenient this would be, and how fast I did that, right? Just the way I found this, just running out. I looked for apartment buildings and found an Aplex just like that. Went in and got the price. I see what this person is offering. I looked up what the rents were over here for that specific zip code, right? Kind of took the average of these two here. Not an average, but a guesstimate, a good look there, and then from there ran that through with a 50% expense rate, and then gave it an 8 cap because it's in some random place. We may be able to. I ran it at a 5 cap first because that's 6 cap, 5 cap. That's understandable when Charlotte's running at a 3 or 4. Barely at a 4, 3 cap. This random ass sub market, it shouldn't be running that damn high. So let's try it again at a 6 cap. Give this guy some, so we don't want to lowball him too much, right? But he's asking for 600. But I'm thinking, even at an 8 cap, we shouldn't be paying more than maybe about 480. So, this person, we'll need to see. He says no repairs. Just no repairs, right? Well, I'm guessing. I'm just taking a guess. Now we'll definitely. This is a relationship business. We'll need to call this person out and talk to him about it. But look at this shit right here, right? Let's zoom in here, right? Look at that. What the fuck is that? There are no repairs. No repairs, my ass, man. It may be livable, but do you really want your folks living there? And can we increase rents because we'll be doing renovations, helping this place out. Look at this carpet. I mean, we could go in and do some wonderful things there, and maybe we can negotiate and do some things such as maybe do some seller financing. If this is the actual seller and this person is trying to get rid of it, last chance for investor special. Let's see when this person posts this thing. That's one thing that we'll probably get as well. So 23 days ago, this posting hasn't been up there that long, but maybe we can do some. They'll copy and paste the exact same shit. So when we start to get deeper into what we put into our database, I can actually take these listings. We can drive down into these URLs here, into actual postings, and we can copy all of this information and put all of that information into our database, and then we can get even more descriptive on what we're looking for, right? All we did was look for a part, and then we found this title, investment property, apartment complex, 8 units, right? But maybe in here we'll go down deeper and we'll look for apartment complex, because we don't want to do single family shit. We want to be big boys and go, or big girls, or whatever the fuck you are, and whatever the fuck you want to call yourself, I don't care. But find some big stuff that actually makes you some real money, and you can add real value, right? While offsetting risk, because one person moves out of your single family home, you don't got no income until you get the next person in. So there's definitely some stuff here that can be cleaned up. But again, we want to call and get the address. We could do some things here, and really start to drive into this area. So it looks like this is a nice little populated area. This is something interesting to take a look into, especially at 600K, right? Because when we're talking about down payments and shit like that, I think I could put like a down payment estimator in here. What would the estimated down payment is, and it look like between 25-30%, something like that. 25-30% of maybe this, and if we were going to a bank. But this owner may be desperate. To get it. Look at this. Like, we could definitely make this better. Again, how much better would we make it? Look at this tile. Who the hell does this anymore, right? Who does this? No, not anymore. But again, we'd have to look at what is this market commanding. We'd have to be respectful of the rents in that area, right? But if these are 2 bedrooms and we only calculated this at 615, how do we get to the 724, right? And how do we get to the 724? We make it the best of the best, right? Maybe not the best of the best over time, but but then we look at crime rates and all that good stuff. But just to let you know that taking a look at this is something that might be kind of interesting, right? Because we can pull our calculator back up real quick. Mr. Calculator, come back. I can really, sure. But we could just do 25% of what, $500,000. Depending on whatever the price is, right? So let's say we came in at the 480. Let's say we talked this person down to the 480, right? And $120,000 down, right? Our cash on cash return could be pretty nice. Again, we'll get into all these metrics, but just letting you know where things can go with, building a small little script. These two little scripts here. Look at these things go. And mind you, I did these things in like an hour or so. But until next time, folks, I'm gonna get rid of that because I'm not ready to make that transition just yet. Yeah, if you have any questions, ask them in the comments below. Like this video, and you can hit me up anytime. I love talking about this stuff. Folks on YouTube have been so generous to me, giving me information about business credit and personal credit and commercial real estate and everything, and all that information is for free. I want to get that stuff back. So you got any more questions, any specific questions to this video, put them in the comments below, or shoot me a comment and say, hey dude, let's talk. Do some things, especially if you go in on this $600,000 investment property together, right? We could split that thing up, right? We can divide this by 2. I come up with 60, you come up with 60. Yeah, right? There's all kinds of possibilities. So, thanks for watching. I know I rambled. One of the first videos, so who the fuck cares? I'll see you in the metaverse.